Hello and welcome to Sir, You Are Being Hunted. I'm Draxus from Fighter Flight Gaming. And yeah, let's jump into it. This is a roguelike, so every game is randomly generated to choose a profession. Here's to credit the honorable choice, good show. Certain direct advantages, the gamekeeper. Home in the countryside, smells like a badger. Large trap. The inventor of often bristling with gadgetry. Stream scanner, toy train. The officer, easy, shoot first, then nick their country. Patriotic crockery, huh? So cook, medium, well at least you won't starve. The artist, medium. But can hunting game be art? The old soak, where my best mate go on. Let's go with the gamekeeper, because it's easy and I want to see what the traps do. So that was castle, there we have a good mix. Uh-oh, hopefully okay, alt-tabbing out didn't seem to break anything. I wonder if this is actually showing the shapes of them, or if these are like, they just made these images and it shows when they're done generating.
Sir, if you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones, then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses? The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, sir. You're being hunted.
The way that voice kept fading in and out of volume, it was I'm not sure if they intended to do that for creep factor or not, but it wound up being creepy. Examine with F. Find useful items in many objects in the world. While robots like this chap often carry loot, we also find things hidden in doors of buildings, sheds, or even bottle of dustbins. Hand icon, normal loot source. So if it has a green background, I can store there and it will be there when I get back.
Very useful. Now you can observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance.
That's usable on traps. I can equip that there. Okay.
Excellent. You've
Mysterious
found
fragment.
one. Return that fragment to the standing stones and leave it there. You'll be one step closer to home.
Mystery fragments of the device, central stone. You can also save or progress in the stone. Progress is the only place you can do so. You can save progress by returning here. Save progress. Sounds good.
A few more of those, and we can activate the device.
So you have a visibility meter in the lower left-hand corner.
Forgive me, sir, but perhaps it's worth mentioning that your tweeds should keep you well hidden, provided you keep to the heavier foliage. What? Move along. Nothing to see here.
There were robots over there.
It looks like there's something useful in there. Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
Oh, some spuds that were debatable quality. Yeah, light living spuds. Exotic spices, thanks for bandages. Dead rat, wouldn't you? That toe still seems legit.
How do you do?
Screw it. We'll try some of these.
How do you want? Is that resume patrolling?
Those are some very dapper looking robots. Okay, yeah, so what? You can't pick this up. Oh, I probably need to use this. There we go. Those robots are on the far side. I'll just continue up this way. Bread. If I can find a fire, I can cook the dead pheasant I have in my inventory. Okay, I have enough dead rats to do this stuff. Ooh, marmalade. Alright, let's try to eat the moldy bread. That lowered our vitality? Yeah, that lowered... Okay, we shouldn't... I'm gonna drop all this stuff. It's apparently bad for us. Yep. The pipe lowered our vitality, but at least we're smoking a pipe. I mean, we're gentlemen, we need our pipe, right? Actually, I'm a gatekeeper, so not exactly a gentleman. Maybe. Last A-trap. Is that a will-o-wisp? That probably alerted something to our location. Fruitcake. Rotting roast beef. That's unfortunate. We'll just have to have more fruitcake. And a well-cured ham. We're gonna use that. Apple. Oh, we have a sharp hatchet. Oh, we have a matchbook. I'm gonna clear some space now. Don't need all of these rags. Keep 2. I don't see myself using the alarm clock very much. Or an empty bottle. We have whiskey. I want to keep that. Oh, we don't need a small stone. We could probably pick up that meteorite piece if that's what it is. Here's something beeping. We're going to keep low. Maybe that beeping is just meant to spook me. If so, it's working. No, it would be nice, a map. Oh, there are standing stones over there. It may not be the same standing stones. Is that a bunny? That's a bunny. I thought it was a robo dog or something. Because you just know these guys have robo hands.
I'm putting the kettle on now, sir. We'll have you home in no time. Be very observant, sir. Startled wildlife could help you to spot your pursuers. The eyes and ears of local fauna might be sharper than your own.
So they're over that way. Let's have some fruit cake. Go away, Glenn. That's a duck. I don't know if we're ready to go to another island yet, but we can try. There is a boat here.
There are a number of islands in the archipelago. Each of them is likely to have fragments of the device for you to collect. Try not to get lost.
Alright, save progress. Take boat west. And spell that guide. Some items have secondary functions. Went away too fast for me to read it. That's an interesting structure, whatever it is. I hear a machine beeping. You just say these new taxes are outrageous. Alright, let's get away from there. Alright, that's far enough away, I think. Ah, sunrise. It's a very weakly glowing sun. I'm gonna...
I know you're not used to preparing your own meals, sir, but I'm sure you can master roasting game on an open fire.
There.
That smoke can be seen for miles, however, so do be quick.
Well done. Let's get away from there. Down Bunmer welcomes you. I hear something. It kind of. Okay, was that the moon setting over there and that's the sun? Okay, so far... Oh, that is smoke. I believe that is a meteorite fragment. Nope, that's just another fire. Oh dear, raw meat. Father, it has been several weeks since I last heard from you or Mother, and I'm beginning to worry. Perhaps you can get in touch and let me know that you are okay? I've just moved to a new flat in Swansea, and the promotion has enabled me to purchase a 1970s Deleba hatchback. You'd like it, although it has the same design flaws as the Trooper Manhorse 500, which we used to visit the Dales in. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to visit again for the bank holiday. I promise I won't touch Mother's teapot collection. I've entirely grown out of that phase. Your loving son, Jasper. Huh. Well, we can't cook the new meat we found, unfortunately. Did that pheasant just whack it? It just whammed itself on that building. Well, I have another pheasant. How pleasant. That was terrible. There are a lot of these cook fires on this island. Like on the central island, I couldn't find any, and now they're just everywhere. Tracking blimp. Cooked meat. Oh wow, that brings me up to 100. That's nice. Need some more matches. Interesting note. I thought this was sort of poppycock when I heard it. Apparently, matches were invented after lighters. Yeah, it was apparently, you know, they just used flint and tinder, and then they used lighters, and then someone was like, "Oh, hey, look at these matches. They're less convenient than lighters, but they're cheaper. So why don't we sell them and see if people buy them?" And people started buying. No, I suppose they a little bit more convenient because they can like fit in a wallet. So you really try. Well, back then they sold them in like boxes instead of rip-off things. So no, that couldn't have been true. Don't mind me babbling to myself. I'm just, you know, trying to keep my mind off the fact that I am being hunted. Noble infantry of the Monocle conflict. Jack de... Oh, that's a lot of names. More robots that way, which means we are going this way. I wonder if they're actually guarding the drop sites. I don't see any... Oh, there is smoke in that direction. Shit. Let's get to the trees. Yep. That's a fragment. Yeah, they aren't moving. That didn't attract them at all. They are not very attentive robots. Use them both to turn around so I can cross this.
Oh, what? Move along. Nothing to see here. Ah, my leg. I cannot be constrained. Ah, my leg. Ah, my leg. I need something. What is that? What? Excellent sword. Oh, what fun. Excellent sword. Move along. Nothing to see here. Oh, what fun.
Fear the long grass robots.
I'm so wealthy. It's extraordinary.
Close, but no cigar.
Move along. Nothing to see here. These new taxes are outrageous. Something. Possible danger. You are not in water.
He spotted me.
Okay. Okay. Oh dear.
Nope. That's that out. I was doing well for a little bit there. Last saved here. Oh well. We will Attempt to ambush these guys this time.
What is that?
You can't see me. You see nothing. Getting them to hit those traps is kind of hard. Come on.
Excellent sport.
They don't seem to be attracted to begging.
Retreat. Excellent sport. We've lost the lighter. Around here somewhere. It's over there. What is that? Danger. Mommy.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
Ah, broken shotgun. I have a shotgun. Only has 2 rounds, but that'll work. Gonna get that to throw at people. Canned pie. Sounds delicious. A drop of sherry. Mature Sultan. I got a feeling I'm gonna get drunk soon. Flask of tea. Toy train equipable. Oh yeah, I'll probably throw it. Some cat food. Revolver ammo. Chocolate biscuits. Victims of the marmalade famine. There's smoke that might be. That's either a cook fire, which I can use, or a meteor.
What? What? Retreat.
You whiffed.
Chase after it. Excellent. Great. What is that? Excellent sport. What?
Ow. Fucking buckshot.
Keep going. Lost the fire. The red chase after it.
Ow.
Oh dear.
So I feel that the bear traps are actually kind of shit. I thought they would be nice. They're not. We'll just go directly straight this time. A map. That's a very poor map. Nope.
What? What was that? Okay. Around here, some. What?
Come on.
Keep looking.
Come on.
Keep looking. Chase after it. It's a trap.
I like how he said it's a trap. Anything in there? Excellent. Revolver.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
Yeah. I thought it was one of those bones with bullets. But no. That's wrong. Ow. Oh. So I can sort of see why they chose not to allow you to actually go inside a building, because just from what I'm seeing of their engine, it would not render the detail required of indoors. I don't think. Oh wow, those thermos of tea destroy a lot. Now, this is one of the places I died several times. could just try to sneak past them. But I mean, you've already seen me once.
Don't tell my wife. What? I'm so wealthy, it's extraordinary. What is that?
Come on.
It's a that. You can't hold me forever. Oh, my leg. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm lost the lighter. Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Find the trespasser.
Ah, it's just a cook fire.
Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Around here somewhere. Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Keep looking. What belongs? Resume the hunt. What? Resume the hunt.
There's a fire over there. Hopefully it's not a cook fire and it's actually, you know, one of our objectives. Stupid robots being attracted to smoke.
You should talk to my broker. What is that? What?
Gotta be like a rabbit when they see you. Freeze.
What? What?
Shit.
What? Oh dear.
Out of ammunition.
I would advocate discretion, sir. It might be best to run and hide, but if you have found a weapon, perhaps you can use it to fend them off.
I'm just a little bit tipsy. A dead haggis. So I got rifle rounds, I just need to find a rifle. Fuck, it's another cook fire. Screw it, I'm using it.
I know you're not used to preparing your own meals, sir, but I'm sure you can master roasting game on an open fire. That smoke can be seen for miles, however, so do be quick.
Yeah, I can already see dudes coming towards me. Oh, hey, Ratha. What's just a little Ratha? Why does it say I'm streaming medieval? Hold on. I set this to... I set it to stream, sir, you are being hunted. Alright. Sir, you are being hunted. There. It should be updated. Yep, all changes saved. I don't know why it's saying I'm streaming medieval. I mean, it's not bad so far. I don't know who they're shooting at. Oh my god, the hunters are attacking each other. That's amazing. I mean, it doesn't seem like a terrible game. It's a pretty straightforward roguelike. There aren't any skills to increase, so it's a fully item-based roguelike, and it's a stealth-focused roguelike. Still don't know what they're shooting at, but they seem to be taking each other out pretty good. I think a lot of people got their hopes up for what the game might be and don't really realize what it is, which is a stealth roguelike. I also picked up another robot-based game. Whoop. Load. Discard. I'll take this revolver now, since it actually has ammo.
What? Move along. Nothing to see here.
Is my voice coming through okay, Ratha? I'm wondering about volume compared to the game.
What? Move along. Nothing to see here.
Alright, cool. Where the hell are these meteor fragments? I want to hijack one of those balloons and escape. Yeah, I probably just had to set it to the right game twice. It didn't want to take, when I typed it in, sir, you are being hunted. I had to, like, type in sir and search for the sir you are being hunted to get it to enter properly. This is going to be another cook fire, isn't it? Yeah, it's another cook fire. I have nothing to cook, so yeah. Down Bunmer. Oh, hey, I was here before in my other life. Whiskey.
We've lost the lighter. Keep looking. Retreat.
Sucks to be you. Let's good. Eat some blackberries and some mints. Shit. Okay, we need to clear some space. Drop flags. Use marmalade, use the apple. Alright, we have a shoot gun now. But I still like my axe for silent takedowns. The robots will have stories of me. Crazed axe dismantler. Jack, Jim was here. TV smells. Okay. For those of you who don't know, TV refers to Total Biscuit. I guess. I think I think he streamed this game, or he did a video of this game. Another cookfire. I think the only smoke that will be meteors is the smoke that's out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, like that. Yep. Oh, there's not a lot of cover. There's just a lot of dead ground between here and there. Nope.
Something.
Over here. Yes.
Ah, my leg. Ah, my leg. You can't hold me forever.
The fuck is that? What the actual fuck? Oh, I don't have space to pick it up because I picked up the ammo. dump a bunch of stuff. Okay. Don't ever use those. Let's eat some biscuits. Can pie, okay. Use those. Use those. I'm gonna need to drop some of these traps. We'll just trap the area. How about 2 sounds good. There. Oh. I didn't need much space. Oh well. Serious regular zones. Time to run. I would be more sore about having to leave stuff behind if, you know, I doesn't actually have a fairly easy time of finding the gear I need. I mean, the weapons are cool, but I don't actually need them that much. They're more of an oh shit weapon.
Something. Move along. Nothing to see here.
Do that. Come on.
You there. Lost the fire. The grandfather. Keep looking.
Oh, he's
Lost
not
the fire.
falling for it.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Give me. I'm just going to do a perimeter search. I'm going to go all the way around the island. I hope this water's not deep enough for those tentacle things. Those things were creepy. I think some of the robots are fighting each other. I like that they fight each other. That's gonna be a cooked fire, isn't it? I'll go double check, but yeah, it's a cooked fire. Okay. That's not a standing stone, that's just a stone. I do like how they modeled the light, how it sort of cuts through the mist. It looks neat. The light feels soft, for lack of a better word. And it's kind of nice for this setting. It's not overpowered. It's not overpowering, I should say. The only time sunlight is overpowered is when you have vampires in the game. I'm imagining a vampire MMO. Sunlight OP, please nerf. Speaking of vampire RPGs, I always find it disheartening that whenever like a White Wolf game, you know, like they were trying to put together a White Wolf MMO you know, with vampires as the central thing and adding in the other races later on. And it just, like, something like that would be a big hit, but they couldn't get it off the ground for some reason. And you just know it would rake in cash. White Wolf is just a huge they have a huge fan base. Huge dedicated fan base. So it's not like there's any question that it wouldn't do well. They could even make it... I think it would be awesome if they made it free to play, and, like, for the vampires especially, based on how often you fed, that was, like, how you earned your in-game cash and stuff for rewards. That's the basis for their non-payment stuff. I don't know, just a thought. Not premium cash, whatever. Where is the boat? I'm gonna go all the way around this island, aren't I? Still haven't seen any more smoke though. You know, at first I thought these wisps would be leading you to something, but they don't. They just go off random directions. That looks like it could be a meteor fragment. Also, I want to check out that boat. Small one, but cool. So they are all different sizes. That's a cook fire there. I have 2 pieces of meat that need to be cooked. I'm not gonna do anything with them yet. Gonna hit a tree or something. Is that pheasant dead? Aw. Probably looked like it ran into the water and died. Because the last one ran into a building and knocked itself out. That's how I got my other pheasant. This is a much smaller boat. Mushrooms. Dubious, no. Whenever I see one of those stones, I think, oh, standing stones. I'm like, no, it's just a block. Let's see what this one says. So there's some robots over that way that cause those birds to get up and go. Lost Souls of the Great Tea Drought. Another one of those. A rugged torch. Come on, there's the boat. No. I'm not seeing any more fires. Okay, let's see how much one of these pieces of meat. So, it's at least 70.
If your antagonists have hunting dogs, then might I suggest you stay well away? Those beasts have a nose for blood.
So they have decent olfactory senses. That's unfortunate. I think what may have pissed a lot of people off is there's no autosave or save on command. You actually have to find save points. Which is a stylistic choice in this case. Because it forces you to be very aware of what you're doing. You can't just save scum all the time. You have to use your checkpoints wisely. And basically use them as... You should not do what I did and just go herring off and explore. You should actually go out, explore, come back to your save point, go out, explore, come back. I, of course, just went, balls first. Which has actually worked out for me, but it's kind of nerve-wracking. And I've definitely gone over the time I allotted for this because I need to save. So, if that's the one I'm thinking of, the weird cone building that I'm thinking of. The boat should be right around here. More white mushrooms? No. Yes. You don't see me. You don't see me. Nope. You don't see me. Save progress. Gonna take the boat east, and I think that's gonna be it for this playthrough. I can see why people would give it a low score. It's not awesome all the time, though. I am liking the stalking and being stalked aspect, and having to keep your eyes open on the greater view to make sure they don't hem you in. I don't feel there's enough density of the robots to keep up that pressure, but then you wouldn't have the survival aspect because you'd be constantly running from them all the time and you wouldn't be able to actually, you know, gather the supplies you need. So, it's on sale currently. If you want to try it, I would say now is a good time. It's a pretty good sale, so I don't think it would be money wasted at this point. It's a roguelike, which means it's infinitely replayable. So if this scratches that itch for you, you can scratch that itch eternally. Anyways, this is Traxxas from Fighter Fight Gaming. I will see you all later. Goodbye.